This is JJ Solomon.
This Regis Prograis, Mr. TSB. Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. And this is the Spit Bucket Podcast.
It's your boy, Mr. TSB, Mr. 214, Senor Dos, 1-4, Senor Dos, 14, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. D Boys can't touch me on my worst day. Right here with my dog, my partner in crime, my brother from another, Mr. JJ Solomon. What's popping, my guy?
Oh, you know what's popping, man. You know what's popping on a Saturday night. Post-fight special, bro. How you feeling?
Man, post-fight special, Spit Bucket episode number 52.
52, 52.
52. Yeah, and we're in the building, man. Salute to everybody who gonna tune in. Salute to the playback gang. If y'all come on here, please like, share, and please comment and let us know what y'all thought about tonight's main event between the used-to-be champion, Regis Prograis, and the new champion, Devin the Dream Haney. JJ. Whew, that was a masterclass.
31-0 now. Remains undefeated.
Shout out to my boy Bricks 9105. What's popping?
What's up, fella? What's up, Bricks? How you doing, man? Appreciate you tuning in Saturday night, dog. Bro, what a night. Hey, let's take a second to appreciate this edit. That edit was clean, rich,
man, stupid.
Oh,
stupid.
Headphones on.
Stupid.
Hooray. Oh, my God. 12 rounds. 12 rounds. I was going to wait a little bit, Corey, but I just want to play this real quick. Hold on.
Hey, I'm not surprised, mother.
I mean, I don't know. I already said everything that was going to happen tonight, so take over.
No, absolutely. See, my thing is I was just respecting Regis Prograis, you know, as the champion. You know, if you listen to my videos that I did, you know, I stated, you know, Devin Haney, I thought he was the class, you know, of everybody, you know, from 135 to 140. Man, JJ, tonight, shout out to Mr. Golden. Make sure you hit that like button, Mr. Golden. Share this. JJ, tonight, Devin Haney showed me he is the best young fighter. Like, from 135 to 140, he showed me he is unstoppable, bro. Like, the skills, the technique, the power. You know, like Chris Mannix, Sergio Mora, and Sean Porter was saying on the broadcast, it wasn't no running. It was circling around, getting position, and he was landing power punches, right? When they call that dude the Dream, Devin the Dream Haney, man, he is all of that and some, JJ. What I seen tonight, that's the reason why this guy has cemented himself levels above, you know, all the other guys besides Gervonta Davis. But it's no question now that Devin Haney is a superstar in the sport of boxing. Like Mike Ramirez say, that boy good.
That boy is special, like we've been saying, like I've been saying, well, you and I both been saying, but everybody was looking at me sideways when I said this fight was going to be a complete destruction. Now, I'm not going to take this time to, no, I'm going to give Regis, Devin all the flowers he deserves.
You got that clip when we was with Ness from the Boxing Voice?
I got that clip, but I haven't asked him if it's okay to use it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. It'll be on. If y'all haven't checked it out on
it ain't over 15 seconds, is it? Well, you're right.
30 seconds. But
you're right.
Look, dog, I want to take this time to celebrate. We have a champ at 140, and Devin did exactly what he was supposed to do. At the same time, Corey, like you're ready to put him in the Hall of Fame. Well, the guy's a future Hall of Famer. Don't take it away. Don't take that away from him. But Regis, man, we said it respectfully. I respect the hell out of Regis. I think Regis Prograis got a hell of a story. But this is the fight that made you believe in Devin Haney? Not what he did with Lomachenko? Okay.
Yeah, no. It's his entire story that led him to where he at right now. You understand me? What he had to go through to get in the position he at now, what other fighters weren't willing to do. We can name off of them. Teofimo, probably the only exception, right? But Devin Haney did everything he needed to do, even when people was holding them back. And now this dude is finally in position, and he is the guy. He is the guy besides Tank Davis, and I think that it's inching closer now, too. He is the guy. Like my dog, Mr. E. Thriller, the Black Picasso, yeah, I said it, Parker. He said, what did he say, JJ? Now, that was the sweet science.
That was the sweet science, and he's 100% factual. I need to tap the brakes because it almost sounds like I'm hating on Devin.
Shout out to General Big Fish.
What's up, Big Fish? Oh, with the Dak jersey. Oh, shit, that's Dak. Hey, man. No, Devin proved that he's the creme de la creme. He proved that he is the class at 140. I don't – from Matias to Teofimo to Ryan Garcia to Rolly, like who's there for Devin Haney? I don't see anybody who's got all the goods. Teofimo, in my opinion, would give him the best fight. But here's the thing. Is Devin going to do that? He talked about going to welterweight. We've already heard whispers of Mario Barrios. We've heard whispers of Keith Thurman.
I mean, come on, Jay. Like, come on, get a dude a break, fam. He just went and took on who they saying was the pound-for-pound best at 140. Like, dang, you think if he took on Regis, he ain't going to take on nobody else? Like, when Devin Haney was willing to take on these guys didn't want to take on him. And I ain't making that as no excuse for saying, now Devin Haney don't fight them, but you really actually think Rolly stand a fucking chance against Devin Haney? You think Teofimo, little short neck swinging ass, stand a chance against Devin Haney? You talking about the class. Nigga, Devin Haney is the class. He the class over Javante Davis. He the class over Shakur Stevenson. He the class over everybody. It ain't nobody who come close to Devin Haney right now. That dude has all the tools from A to Z, and I'm standing on that. Nobody beat Devin Haney right now.
Boxing is what have you done for me lately? It needs to be. You know, we can't just be sitting here holding on old fights, old futures, old potential, old resumes. And as it stands right now, how can you deny it? How can you deny? Like this wasn't even close. I said this fight was going to be a destruction. I felt like Devin was going to outclass.
Did you think he was going to do that, JJ?
I didn't expect 12 rounds to 0. I expect Regis to give a little bit more. I did, though. I want people to hear that, and I'm going to stand on it. I expected an ass whooping. I didn't think this was going to be close. But still, hey, let's talk about this, though. Did it not seem like – you think Devin was being cautious or – like, because he had an opportunity to put his ass away a couple times, and I don't know why he didn't finish it.
I don't think how can you be cautious? Devin Haney stood and got back in position. You don't post an over chance or overthink, especially with a guy who you still, know got power in that hand. And we seen Devin Haney, like Sergio Mora said on the broadcast, at the end of the 10th round, get caught by Linares. Mm-hmm. So, no, I think this was a methodical win. They wanted to stop it for Regis. As a matter of fact, they should have stopped it for Regis. He shouldn't have had to go no more after that 8th round. I'm not saying that he shouldn't have went more, but this fight was over with after the 8th round. Regis didn't have a chance in hell at winning this fight anymore. Devin Haney busting him up all night, JJ, and he wasn't doing no Shakur Stevenson, ducking and twitching like he catching whiplash and shit. That boy was right there. He did exactly what him and his daddy said they were going to do. They was going to be right there. They was going to entertain us, plus put on a master class and make everybody believe why Devin Haney is the dream. And I think they succeeded at that 100% tonight.
You cannot argue with that, bro. You cannot argue with that. And you know, besides what we see in the ring, his skills, his just beautiful boxing, the skill set, dog, his brain. I've said this before in other scenarios. When you can mix all of those skills and that God-given ability, and then you can get in the ring and think, you are a dangerous, dangerous fighter. Not dangerous in the sense that we talk about Tank Davis or Mike Tyson and shit like that. No, you're in for a long night when you're in front of Devin Haney. We saw it with Lomachenko. I don't care how you scored that fight at the end. We saw Loma get pushed to the edge like he's never been pushed before. Devin Haney thinks in there. When he had the opportunity to jump on him, I don't know if you heard Bill Haney in the corner say, hey, mute the sound. Like, don't listen to the fans asking for a knockout and all that. They stuck to the plan. I don't care if the fans want to see a knockout. I don't care if he gets criticized for being pillow-fisted. He doesn't give a damn.
Pillow-fisted?
No, I'm saying he doesn't care what the critics say. He's got his plan, focus on it, and they're executing, dog. And it's brilliant. It's a beautiful thing to watch.
Yeah, because tonight Devin Haney showed me his power was legitimate. He showed me that struggle he was talking about at 135 to make. I see why he was struggling to make 135 now and why he wasn't hitting as hard as he was supposed to hit, because he was staying disciplined and still trying to make that weight and still trying to achieve his goal as becoming the undisputed champion. He did that. These 5 extra pounds going up against Regis Prograis, a guy who was 29-1, 24 knockouts, right? See, you got General Big Fish on here talking about how he not impressed. I don't understand how you not impressed. See, look, Aaliyah said it best, age ain't nothing but a number, right? See, Bernard Hopkins is the epitome of age ain't nothing but a number. Regis Prograis kind of followed that epitome of him and started late, right? So I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, no, Regis was old or this and that. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sit up here and give Devin Haney all of his credit because he was going in there against a guy who was arguably undefeated because a lot of people thought he beat Josh Taylor. I'm just saying, Chris Mannix even said it over the broadcast, right? With 24 knockouts and Devin Haney was able to do him like that. Whether you thought he was old, whether you thought he lost a step, he couldn't do nothing. JJ, not a thief against Devin Haney tonight.
He did exactly what I expected. And that's why it's hard for me to be blown away. When with Big Fit, I'm not blown away because I expected it, Corey. Regis is not what the media was hyping him up to be. And it's not like I'm just saying this today. I've been telling you.
I know, but it's just
telling you.
Like you
act like I'm just blowing out my ass.
No, but
you cannot expect to fight at this level if you start boxing in your early 20s. You can't. And it's visible. I'm not hating. Bernard Hopkins is the exception, dog.
No, he ain't the exception. It's a lot of other
fighters. With 48, he's every exception there is.
No, he's not the exception.
Bernard ain't the exception?
No, he's the exception, but there's a lot of other fighters who started late. Like, damn, Regis.
You drank the Kool-Aid. You drank the match room and the zone Kool-Aid.
No,
Regis Prograis is not on that level. And I've been telling you that. And now we just got to see it. And you're putting Regis on a platform because how you want to praise Devin.
Putting them on a platform.
Regis is just an average boxer.
Stop it. Regis deserves
one-trick pony.
No. Okay, well, Devin Haney showed that tonight. But when you say average fighter, Regis is a 2-time champion, JJ. I don't give a damn how you mix.
I get that.
Can I finish? He is a 2-time champion. Just because you expected this, you didn't expect it like that. You didn't expect the arsenal that Devin Haney was gonna put in, and Devin Haney turned into the puncher, bro. See, my thing is, that's what I'm saying. People want to hate on this Devin Haney fight, but then we talk about Shakur Stevenson, and they say, "Oh, it
Let's
was
talk about
no."
You always got to bring somebody else up. I told you I wasn't going to bring Shakur up. Now you're going to bring Shakur up. You run out of stuff to talk about.
I could bring whoever I want up because this is my thing right here. People talk about they expected this from Devin Haney. Did we expect that bullshit we seen from Shakur? We want to sympathize. You put up a post today, you know, saying, oh, how did Regis get 50-50? Well, duh, he was the champion. Devin Haney going up to challenge for his belt. Shakur Stevenson had no belts coming to 135. He had to take that 25%. He didn't, so Devin passed and went up there. But it's just crazy how people is not going to be not excited about this fight. But then we talk about Shakur, and it was just one bad night. I don't understand that.
I am excited about this night. Look, since I haven't got permission from Ness, let's just talk about. I'll just put it up right here for you. Here, I know you don't want to hear it because we predicted a long time ago. We'll do it old school.
It's just the audio.
And I'm telling y'all, this Regis fight is not going to be close. Respectfully as possible. I don't talk no shit about no fighter.
So UD though.
If it gets there. I said if it gets there. This was going to be a schooling, and I said it over and over again. I also said I don't understand how everybody's drinking the Kool-Aid. This is not a competitive fight. I said it before, and they just proved my case. So I don't understand why you're making it sound like I'm just reaching or something. I said this way before.
Okay, great. I bet we thought Tyson Fury was going to school the shit out of Ngannou too. Right.
That's not a boxing fight.
No, that was
no. I didn't talk about that fight.
No, I'm saying as a boxing
fan. I'm talking about boxers here.
No, excuse me, sir. I'm asking you a question. As a boxing fan, didn't you think Tyson Fury was going to take Ngannou to school?
I'm not going to answer that question.
So why you can't answer the question? Well, anyway,
because Fury didn't.
Well, it don't matter. It don't matter. If
Fury didn't prepare for a fight.
As a boxing fan,
give me another fight.
No, as a boxing fan, everybody thought Tyson Fury was going to take Ngannou to school, and it didn't happen. Okay, JJ, you got it right. You was right.
That's not what I'm saying.
No, damn, can I finish? I'm
not saying you was right.
I'm giving you was right.
I'm saying right. You got it right. On a pedestal.
No, see, there you go. You discrediting Devin Haney's victory again, JJ. You steady discrediting his victory. Talking about we putting Regis on a pedestal. What pedestal was De Los Santos on? We got to keep the same energy.
I'm not talking about that. Wasn't a pay-per-view fight. Talking about 50-50. Why did you call this fight 50-50? Is what I want to know. Why'd you think?
Because you know I respect divisions, right? And there's a lot of times that in the past where I done disrespect divisions. I respected Regis as the champion. You heard me say I understand why Devin Haney is the overwhelmingly favorite. I said that millions of times, but I respect divisions. As a fighter who's coming up, taking his first fight, you got to go in here and beat the champion. Not saying you ain't, because if you read between the lines, I said I respect how Devin Haney is the favorite. And if you also listen to a video I did the other night, I said Devin Haney is the one. I said Devin Haney is above all of them. So me saying 50-50 is respecting the champ and Regis Prograis. But also remember I said I understand Devin Haney being the overwhelmingly favorite, deservedly so.
Yes, sir. Let's get to some of these comments. Angry Mexican says Regis, Ramirez, Taylor were all B-level fighters who got exposed by A-level talent. Theo foot speed light years ahead of Regis. I would agree with that. That would be a much better matchup. I still think Devin's a bit too much, man. Mosquito spray. Shout out to Mosquito. Said Regis fought the completely wrong fight. Just sat and waited at mid-range all night. No jabbing or fading his way. Didn't work inside when he got in there. Ridiculous. I don't think Regis has the ability to really work distance. He couldn't figure out the range. Yeah, he thrilled her saying, "Talk that."
Hold on, why you pass that one? Why you pass the other one?
I swear that was coincidence. Look, Shakur has had speakers before that wasn't the first time.
Exactly.
He has, and I'm not talking about.
That's Shakur what I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm saying, because it's like we want to take credit.
I am giving him his praise.
No, you're not.
I gave him his praise when I said why I made my prediction. I said Devin Haney is a terrific, masterful boxer. And he is going to make this look easy. It's right there on the internet.
No, you did. But JJ, no.
Don't say I'm.
No. I give you your credit. You did say that, but it's like you you throwing it, not your credit, because you picked the fight the right way, but you throwing them under the bus at the same damn time. We expected that. Regis is not so special and all of that other stuff. Are you serious?
We said it. I also said this. I said Devin Haney was moving up to 140. They were going to pick Regis, that the world was going to believe the hype, that this was a 50-50 fight. Devin Haney was going to whoop his ass, and now everybody was going to be saying Devin Haney was the boogeyman. I said this months ago, and here I am looking at you. I gave you the warning, and you're just look, Kool-Aid.
No, see, it ain't about. See, people could say it's raining outside, and you go outside, it could be sunny. They say everybody's not 100% accurate on everything that they say. Okay, great. Let's stand up and give you a big old hand clap for that and kick our 2 feet together like Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz and say, ain't no place like home. Now, but JJ, everybody not right about everything. See, your thing is
he said I love Shakur.
You want to discredit this victory because your guy is Shakur.
No,
ain't like that.
No.
JJ, because you had no criticism. You wasn't, we expect, it was just one bad fight. You put up stuff on our Twitter, on Spit Bucket Podcast Twitter, said, I looked at this last fight. What was y'all on? You still an apologist for Shakur Stevenson.
When?
Horrible. JJ, you put that post up of him, Shakur Stevenson fight Nakatila.
Yeah, I did. I shared it.
Yeah, and you said, look, and you had the count.
You said Shakur don't stay in the pocket. He stayed in the pocket all day against
okay, JJ, listen to me.
That's the reason I posted.
JJ.
Now let's get back to Haney.
Hold up. Stand in the pocket, JJ. Let's look at that whole fight. See, that little clip you showed was a couple of seconds. He got booed that whole fight.
He scored a knockdown that fight. Unanimous decision.
I mean, he won the fight. But what I'm saying is, you trying to take credit from Devin Haney victory tonight.
I'm not. I gave Haney his credit the moment it was signed. I said Haney is going to whoop his ass because he is a special fighter. It's there for you guys to see. Now, listen, I know you're not going to be surprised to hear this. What the past 2 months in boxing has done for me is close that gap, dog. Tank Davis will kill you one shot.
Tank Davis won't be able to hit. Devin Haney will beat Tank Davis. He gonna beat Shakur Stevenson. He gonna beat TSB. He gonna beat all of them because Devin Haney got what they ain't got in him. He always wanted to fight. He always wanted these matchups. These other guys, they fainted to these matchups and didn't want to take them, and that's a big deal.
Who's that, JJ Stevenson? I'm married already, bro. No, listen. Here's the difference between Shakur's performance and Devin's performance, right? I had my prediction for how Shakur was going to fight. He let me down. I had my prediction how Devin was going to fight, and he made me look like an absolute fucking genius.
Okay, hold up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do, and for that, Devin Haney is bro. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
No, nothing. I want to know. No, I'm just gonna say.
I'm feeling very Haney ripping.
No.
Tell me what you want me to say.
No. I can't tell you what to say. I'm gonna just say this. You said I thought Shakur was gonna put on this type of performance, but he let me down. Look, you said you said I thought Shakur was gonna put on this type of performance, but he let me down.
Yeah.
See, JJ. You thought he was gonna do that, and he let you down.
He did.
So we ain't always right about everything. But say, JJ, it wasn't to let you predicted exactly what Devin Haney gonna do. But what you also said was you didn't think he was gonna do it like that. See, not only did Shakur let you down, he let you down to the down.
Well, especially because you, my father-in-law, my dad, my brother-in-law, some random stranger, people I never met, know in my life, all hit me up. What happened with Shakur? So, yeah, Shakur, you let me down. And I still went and said what's up to you in Houston. But no, man, listen, I still think Shakur got a bright future, but he's on, he's not on thin ice. He does whatever the hell he wants to do.
You still think he's better than Devin Haney?
I had to sit down and look at it now, and that's what's happened.
Okay, so you say we got to go. Okay,
even though Devin Haney whooped Regis' ass right now.
So you think De La Santos? So you gonna sit up here and tell me a guy who never did nothing in boxing and De La Santos was a better matchup? Like he was a better fighter than Regis Prograis.
I think De La Santos beats Regis at 140.
JJ, oh my God.
Regis is. Damn, I don't even like saying
this. I'm asking you, was
De
La Santos? You telling me De La Santos was a better opponent than a two-time champion?
No, Corey, he wasn't. No, I'm agreeing with you. I said like Devin Haney is the truth.
Devin Haney is the man.
He is the man.
And look,
you're right.
He catching up with Tank. And look, JJ, he will outbox the shit out of Tank Davis. I don't even believe in Tank. Like, I used to think Tank was like that, but now since I'm looking at that, Dev is the new young Floyd Mayweather in becoming.
I got to pause you. Let's take you back 24 hours. Let's take you back 24 hours. What were we all worried about with Regis and Dev?
His chin.
All right. We got to go right back to that if he fights Tank, because unlike Regis Prograis, Tank knows how to time you. He knows how to set up punches. He knows how to get inside. So all those concerns you had about Regis, those were false flags. Those were make-believe concerns because of what the TV was telling us. That concern with Devin Haney, bro, is a legitimate Devin Haney versus Tank Davis. We can't just say, look what he did with Regis. Devin Haney.
I got Dev. I'm just saying I picked Dev. I ain't saying they're going to be a good fight. I got Dev. I think he going to be the best. But look, Tank Davis ain't going to come up and fight him. You hear me?
I don't think we see that fight. I don't think they will fight each other.
Like, Tank Davis ain't going to come up and – like, I think Dev will be too bigger than him. He'll be quicker than him. He's the more accurate puncher than him. Like, only thing Tank Davis got for him is that power. And like Devin Haney said, power. I don't think he got that power. Right, there's that power. Like he go up against Ryan. Okay. So let's go back to Ryan Garcia, who you don't think much of, right? We're gonna give Tank Davis credit for Ryan Garcia.
I didn't.
Okay, so that's my thing right there.
So
when you talk about timing, that's against Ryan Garcia, a guy.
I'm not talking about Ryan Garcia.
No. I'm saying that's who Tank beat. Like Tank beat him. Tank beat Gamboa. Tank beat all these guys who was washed or who wasn't on his level. Now, when he go in there against Devin Haney, like Devin Haney said, you can't just, if you only could throw power, you will not beat me. And I feel that's all Tank Davis got going for him in that fight against Devin Haney. Is he quicker? Will he probably be able to do a little bit more? Like, will he be able to do more? I agree with that. But I ain't saying it ain't no 50-50 fight.
That's a 50-50 fight.
I got it like 60-40 Devin right now. I think Devin is the man right now.
That's because you coming fresh off this big serving of Kool-Aid they just gave you, dog. Just let you burp out that Kool-Aid a little bit.
I'm going off the guy who pushing himself to fight them guys, right? Tank, you talking about Devin Haney want to go up. Tank went up to fight Barrios. Woo-hoo.
That's who Dev wants next.
No, Dev said he won't Keith Thurman. That's what they said. They want Keith Thurman. Why not?
Shout out to Boxing Logics United, man. That's the thing. Tank sets up traps. Here's why. The point I made earlier. Tank has been doing this since he was a little boy. And people keep telling me, who cares? It makes a huge difference, dog. Tank is not Regis. Regis can hit hard. I can find a million guys who can hit hard. It's a sweet science. Tank Davis knows what he's doing in there. Don't let that one power.
I got Devin Haney.
We might be talking about shit like the North Pole and shit, bro.
Yeah, but we know, Devin, because we know Tank ain't like that, right? Let's go on and just say it. He ain't like that, JJ.
Tank ain't like what?
He ain't like that. He don't want to fight the guys. He don't want to fight. He don't want to fight the guys who out there who really calling him out. So he don't even want to fight Shakur. Well, he might want to fight Shakur Stevenson now. Because Shakur Stevenson, he showed us that, he's scared to take a punch against lesser competition. Just imagine if Tank was in there. So he might want to fight him. But I don't even think Tank Davis want to fight Shakur now. Like, Tank is a good fighter, but he ain't like that. Tank don't want to fight the fights. He ain't like that. So you're right. I don't even know why we even mentioning, little Tanky name. Twinkle, twinkle, little Tank. Because it ain't like he gonna fight nobody.
We'll see. All right, let's hit some of these comments. Bricks, did you say Gamboa was washed when he fought Tank? But didn't he fight him before Dev? So was he washed when he fought Dev? The answer to that question is yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Let's check. Io acting like the little kid who just left the Chuck Norris movie and thinks they karate all of a sudden. Prisoner of the moment, man. Yeah, we gotta.
Nah, Mosquito, see that? Say, Mosquito, you need to cut that out, right? See, this is the thing right here.
This the thing right here. We need a segment. This the thing right here. Go ahead.
See, this is the thing right here with Mosquito. Like, when he talked all that shit for Terrence Crawford and said how Terrence Crawford was going to do this, I had to take it on the chin. Now he want to act like I'm making like a little kid out the candy store because this dude was just telling me the other day how Regis Prograis was going to beat the shit out of Devin Haney. Mosquito.
Oh, man, Mosquito.
So, Mosquito,
just
stop.
Listen to this guy right here, bro. When you tune into TSB, listen to this guy.
Mosquito acting like a guy who can't accept that he was wrong. Talking about I'm acting. Come on now.
Man, listen. It's our job to get all hype about the moment, right? But
the moment.
It's the moment. It's the moment.
No, it ain't the moment. It's the maturation.
I want you to go. Do you know what I did right before the fight started? And I text you for proof. I said, dog, I just went back and watched this Regis and Taylor fight. And we have to bring it back a little bit. Let's say I can see Regis. Dude,
no, it's the maturation. I'm not excited about the moment.
Yeah.
See, that's what y'all got it twisted at. I'm not excited about the moment. I'm excited about the maturation of what we done seen this guy do and where he's at now. That's what I'm excited about and what he got to go because we know Devin Haney is like that. He really want to fight. Like Ryan Garcia talking about he want to fight him next. I guarantee you put up some money. Ryan Garcia seeing that, he ain't going to want to fight him next now.
0 chance.
Tank ain't going to want to fight him. Shakur, I bet you he won't come up to 140 and fight Devin Haney now. Nobody. Teofimo Lopez. Huh?
Q's head out of here. Just want to say good night. Thanks for tuning in, Q.
Appreciate that, Mr. Q. Like, come on now. Dev is the new boogeyman in boxing, bro. He's a new boogeyman.
Right now, I'm not putting money against Devin Haney at all. I don't care if it's Tank. And listen, Corey, surprise, surprise, I don't care if it's Shakur Stevenson. Had you asked me this just 6 weeks ago, I'd have put all my money on Shakur. I'm careful to not make knee-jerk reactions, but based on the evidence that's been presented to me, I'm gonna have to pull that back a little bit. That gap between those top names in these divisions is so much more narrower than I initially thought it was. And that's not a knock on any of them. That's saying all these guys have their ways to win these fights. And I don't know who wins those fights, dog.
They do. I just think Tank. I mean, not Tank. I think Devin Haney is just the ultimate professional who always go to work, keep his head clear. He always training. Right. Like he always do that. He ain't been like Shakur or correct me if I'm wrong. He ain't been like Tank and missing weight on the scale. This guy have always been professional. Am I wrong or right about that, Jay?
100% right. And he gave up the belts, knowing that he's not going to go back and
he gave up the belts. See, like you just like I'm telling you, he is the guy, bro. Like I'm telling you, I see Floyd Mayweather in this guy, and I'm not jumping ahead of myself. I'm talking about Pretty Boy, the young turning into Pretty Boy, because Floyd had to become into that, and Devin Haney is stepping up the type of offense, the type of precision punches, to where he's sitting on his punches now, and he banging and he's staying right there, like, bro. This dude right here is serious.
He's serious, correct. But at the same time, I'm going to hold these guys accountable because we have to, whether it's Shakur or whether it's Dev or any of these guys. Because, if Shakur was lining up some bums next or something, I would say the same shit. So if I want to see Devin fight the top names at his division, I want to see that. And if he wants to move up, obviously, Dev, do whatever. You move in your career beautiful. If you're making a lot of money, you're getting a big name. as a boxing fan. I don't want to see Mario Barrios or Keith Thurman. I want to see him fight the names. There's a lot of names at 140. There's a lot of them, dog. And there's some names at 147. Boots, Bud, like champs, like real champs. If you're going to come up there, leaving the whole division hanging, don't go barking for the low-hanging fruit. That's what I want to see to continue this run of greatness that Devin, the Dream Haney, has put together. That's all I got to say about that, dog, for real.
I get it, you know, but that's what Devin has always done, right? He ain't shown no weaknesses. He ain't never cried or complained about what type of purge he got to take. He ain't pulled out the fight and said nothing else like that. But I think if Devin Haney just coming to 140 his first fight, if he want to test 147, why do we expect him to go straight after a champion with just one fight at 140? Can he go up to 147 and test the waters against, you know, a good fighter? Like, come on now, Jay. Like, excuse me. He fought one time at 140. So you just expect him to go up here and say, Bruce Ennis, let's fight. And like, he can't go up here and test and see how his body feel at 147 to see if he's ready to make this leap and fight one of them guys like that. Come on now.
No, I agree. If the game plan is 147 and that's his first fight, cool. But that's what I'm saying. I want to see the career continue to unfold.
That's all he never showed.
But let's stop. So the goal there would be test something out like a Keith Thurman or Barrios, and then on to bigger things like a Boots or a Bud Crawford or whoever's a champ, a real champ, not a has-been, not somebody who's been knocked the hell out or nothing like that. I want to see him fight champs, legitimate pound-for-pound ranking champs. Kambosos was on nobody's pound-for-pound list. Regis was on nobody's pound-for-pound list. I want to see him fight champs. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
I get it. But Kambosos was the unified 3-belt holder who Devin Haney beat. So I don't care about no pound-for-pound list. He had 3 of the belts. Devin took them from him, and he became undisputed, right? You talk about Regis. Ain't nobody. Don't care. This guy's a 2-time champion, was 29-1 with 24 knockouts before this fight. Devin went up there, and he beat him.
You remember my last episode? Because you keep saying 2-time champion. When I said 2-time champion about Shakur, you said, who cares? Good for you.
No,
you said that about Shakur.
No,
just one episode again.
But see, this is the thing that I could say right here with Devin Haney and Regis Prograis. That's why I respected them, and that's why I salute them, because these always been the guys chasing fighters. You know, they always been the guys chasing fighters, never made excuses. When opportunities came their way, they didn't say, oh, no, I don't want to fight you because I don't want to take that. Shakur just did that. So that's why I said who cares about Shakur, because he had the opportunity to be fighting Devin Haney right now, but Shakur Stevenson didn't want to understand the position that he in, because nobody want to watch him, especially now. He completely really done fucked himself now, not taking that fight, because nobody want to watch him now. So that's the reason why I said who cares. I'm not saying it's not a great accomplishment by Shakur, but see, that's not the same Shakur I knew. That's a guy who told Kid Austin, you a smart dude, when Kid Austin said, well, if I was Frank Martin, I would have fought for free, you know, and Shakur Stevenson replied under our post, you a smart kid, Kid Austin. Then when Shakur Stevenson had this chance to take the 25% to become undisputed, he was barking and he didn't bite, JJ. So that's why I said who cares, because like I said, you could do all this talking, but when it's time to really show what you said who you was, you passed on that fight, JJ. I don't think Shakur Stevenson could beat Devin Haney. That's why Shakur Stevenson didn't want to take that 25%. Shakur Stevenson, Jay, he want to make as much money as he can right now, because look at Shakur and look at Devin. Who you think the better fighter? You think Shakur going to be able to run around that ring and Devin Haney not going to be able to catch up with him? Absolutely not. He not. Like, I'm telling you, it's a reason why Shakur said no to that 25%. And this performance that he put on tonight showed everybody from the 214 to wherever you at across the pond the reason why.
All I remember is Devin running to 140 when Shakur said purse bid. Devin said, no, 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 no.
It
I
ain't
don't want
how
a
it
purse
work.
bid.
It ain't
I ain't
how it
gonna
work.
fight you for anything more less than 75%. But I'll fight Regis for less than 75%.
He the champion.
Okay, then. But would you be okay with Devin getting 25% against Regis then?
Look,
No.
look, see, this the thing right here.
This the thing right here.
No, yeah, this the thing right here, Jay. Regis ain't no name like that. Devin Haney was, right? But Regis is the champ. Devin Haney didn't come up and say, hey, man, I got all the play. I want 60 and I'm going to give you 40 even though you the champ. He said, hey, man, you the champ. You know, I know whoop-de-whoop, but let's go 50-50 because I am coming up from undisputed, and it made sense. You do shit that makes sense. That made sense. Devin Haney coming up, just winning undisputed, and he the bigger name. He could have big boyed Regis Prograis, but that showed the humility inside Devin Haney. See the humility in Shakur. Like I don't like what I'm telling you, JJ. You can see the humility in Devin Haney than the humility in Shakur Stevenson, bro. And watch how it play out as the years go on. Watch.
Yeah, no, man, I would agree with all the things you just said. I really will, dog. I do think Shakur should have taken that money. I do think Devin's put himself in a beautiful position. You know, this regardless of however the hell he got there.
I'm right here, Jay. Take a commercial break real quick.
Take a commercial break. I want to hit these comments. All right, we'll hit these comments real quick after the commercial break. Stay tuned. Where's that commercial break at? Here it is. All right, listen up, guys. We're calling all Little League coaches. We're calling all middle school coaches. Calling all high school coaches. We're calling out all those team mamas. If you need team uniforms, if you need jerseys, accessories, whatever gear you're looking for the team, please check out our friends over at Elite Sportswear. These guys do it all, and they do it great. So if you're needing a brand new look for the younger athletes, for the teams, do me a favor, trust us with Elite Sportswear. These guys do all of our gear here at Spit Bucket Podcast, hats, shirts, hoodies. We could not be more pleased with them. So check them out over at thebetteruniform.com. You can find them on Facebook at The Better Uniform or on Instagram, Elite Sportswear 17. That's Elite Sportswear 17 on Instagram. Again, if you want your team looking super fly on game days, do yourself a favor, do the squad a favor. Call Roderick and the team over to Elite Sportswear ASAP. Let them know the Spit Bucket Podcast sent you. Again, shout out to Elite Sportswear at betteruniform.com. Guys, y'all check them out for real, man. Like, everybody got a school they represent. Like, Corey probably gonna hit me for this, but honestly, at the bottom of my heart, I would rather y'all, instead of like doing Cash App and all that to Spit Bucket, I would rather y'all support our partners because they're believing in us. So if you got any type of need, I mean, it's state championship time right now. Look up who your team is. Y'all check them out. I promise you, y'all love their stuff. But anyway, let's get back. Let's get to these comments real quick, Corey. It's been a fun episode. Let's get back. Haney Outland. Mike, shout out to Mike Ramirez.
That's our boy right there. Yeah. We seen Mike up in Houston. Say Mike be everywhere. That's our guy. Big dog salute to Mike. Hey, that's the biggest boxing fan and supporter in the world.
Yeah, I ain't seen somebody who consumes as much boxing as Mike. So shout out to Mike. Shakur Sleeperson can't be Devin. Oh boy, Shakur stock has fallen all the way down. Boxing Logic. Regis is a low-key B-level fighter in the zone.
That's music to your ears, hearing him say that.
I mean, damn. I'm not like. I guess what I said. It's hard for me to show excitement, but my boy
Mosquito said Regis was gonna go in here and kiss Devin Haney with some shit tonight, Jay. You hear me? He told me Regis was going to come in here and catch Devin Haney with some shit tonight. I was like, you sure about it? I'm like, Devin Haney is the one. I'm like, but Regis is, like, I could say he'll be level fighter, but when you a two-time champion and did it the harder way like he did in one division, you is a real one.
He did it hard. Yeah, I mean, hell yeah. He's a real one. I'm not taking – my only criticism to Regis Prograis is – the product in the ring. It's not where it needs to be at this elite level. That's all, dog. You can get away with that type of shit if there's a couple of you know, when you're Division 8 at the top of the class, or you got a weak division, but you can't get away with it when you have somebody like a Devin Haney coming up knocking on your door. You could probably get away with somebody like Ryan Garcia, maybe. You know, that type of shit, I can see it because it's awkward ass fighting against awkward ass fighting, and there ain't no real playbook for it. But when you have the playbook that Bill Haney has drawn up for Devin Haney, that shit ain't gonna work, man. That you know, I got one good punch. That ain't gonna work, man. So salute you.
You're right, and you know what? Salute the Regis Prograis too, right?
Yeah, let's
after the fight, he ain't make no excuses. He say that motherfucker could fight. You hear me say? He say that motherfucker can fight. He say he better than what I thought he would. And he say he do got power. He say it's that shit you don't see coming. And that shit you don't see coming hurt worse than a punch you see coming, JJ. You hear me? So tell me Devin Haney ain't got no power no more. I don't want to hear that shit. Ain't nobody ever rocked Regis Prograis like he got rocked tonight. Ain't nobody ever did him like that. Tell me that. And he was respecting Devin Haney power after the second or third round. That dude refused to throw a punch, Jose Jr.
Correct, in case you forgot.
Hey, I'm not surprised, mother.
Just in case you forgot. Just in case you forgot. Let me see what's up. My computer's tripping. Yeah, Big Fish is right. What else could Regis say, bro? Like,
what you mean? He could have said a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Like all fighters say, because it's a lot of fighters who usually make excuses. Come on now. Let's give Regis his credit, right? He could have made an excuse say, oh, I took a long training camp. I've been training 4 months. I did too much boxing. I was in the gym too long. Like, that's what fighters would say, oh, you know, whoopty-whoop this and whoopty-whoop that. He didn't make no excuses. Salute him for that. You got dudes like Shakur Stevenson after a victory. I'm sorry, Floyd Mayweather.
You can't stop talking about the next great thing, can you? You can't stop talking about him.
Sorry.
That's what you keep on
no,
talking
I'm just saying, after a victory, you got dudes like Shakur talking about, I'm sorry. And I ain't gonna even lie, like, all right, that wasn't your best performance, but you see the dude come around the corner, and it was like, he's got to having tears in his eyes. I don't know if they was tears of joy or tears of him knowing that the crowd booed him for 12 long rounds for that hideous-ass performance. I'm just saying, Jay, I expect more. I'm a consumer. I ain't in Shakur Stevenson ain't paying me no money. None of the other dude around her ain't paying me no money. I'm here to let the truth come to the power and the power to the truth. Absolutely.
I just want to take a second just to say, because again, I said this shit on the Boxing Boys too. While I was predicting his ass whooping, I said Regis is one of my favorite fighters because of who the man is. And we saw that manness, that manliness it takes to put your pride aside and say, I got my ass whooped. We saw it there in the fight. So salute to the Rougarou, dog, because that man is what boxing needs to be about, stepping up to the challenge and all that shit, despite what the critics say. And I was a big critic. We got the fight. He got his payday, and salute to Regis, man.
He understood he was the B-side, you know. He understood he was the B-side. Shout out to Flight Sports TV. Let me say it again, JJ. He understood he was the B-side, unlike who? Shakur Stevenson. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Floyd Mayweather. I'm sorry, Andre Ward. I'm sorry, Terrence Crawford.
Hey, bro, what a night. Just before we roll out, let's talk a little bit real quick about Montana Love. You got anything to say?
Oh, man, that was, what the fuck? He called himself too pretty. Nigga, that was too ugly, what you did in the goddamn ring. Like, Ohio. Whew.
Ooh, that was a bad look.
Hey, Jay, he looked like he was ready to suplex the motherfucker out the ring like he did the fight before. I told you, JJ, when fighters don't know how to lose and they never took it. This is his first 2 losses back to back. He was 18-0 before his last 2 fights. You know, when fighters don't know how to lose or, you know, ain't never lost like that, they do shit like that. That was a hideous ass performance by Montana Love after disrespecting Eddie Hearn and throwing that dude out the ring intentionally, you know, in his home city and getting disqualified fucking up the money. You know, he made himself look bad. This was a fight. He was supposed to come back and make a statement and show Eddie Hearn you didn't make no mistake. And everything that he has showed thus far since he has been under Eddie Hearn has been an absolute failure, bro. This guy, you talking about somebody start drinking the Kool-Aid
Oh my.
too early. It was Montana, that performance I put on tonight, Too Ugly Love. It was him.
I should have gone first. I don't know how I could follow that. Let me just say I agree. That was just disappointment. Salute to shit. I'm forgetting his name. Paro for pulling Australia out the shithole after Ebony. Yeah.
The Ebony Bridges lose?
Oh, you didn't see it?
I ain't see it.
So here, we're done with Montana Love. Terrible performance. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. God don't like ugly. All right, so Ebony Bridges, IBF champ, took on her name. I can't remember the name, but her fight name is the Fighting Single Mother. That's her nickname, bro. She's bad. She's tough, man.
Shout out to her.
Yeah. She got her ass handed to her, bro.
So Ebony lost?
She lost to the girl who Dallas's own Sharetta Chicken Metcalf just
wow.
Yeah, dog. So Sharetta Chicken might have an opportunity here to strap, dog.
Would she get an opportunity, or do Bridges get her rematch back with old girl?
They're probably going to do the rematch.
And that's a fucked up, bro. Shout out to Chicken. Now this is a fucked up position to be in, knowing that you just beat the girl who beat the champ, and then you still got to wait. But shout out to Chicken. She next in line. Damn, bro. Ebony Bridges instead, like, look, Ebony Bridges, you was trying to be too pretty, you know, doing all this other stuff, right? And you came in here and you got beat by a fighter who wasn't supposed to beat you tonight. That's a bad look.
Yeah, shout out to, of course, Mr. Dependable Mike Ramirez, Mio Yoshida. Shout out to Yoshida, got the strap. She's now, I believe, a two-time champ now. She's been a champ before. But yeah, man, this is interesting to, because this is our backyard we're talking about here. So salute to the ladies.
Chicken finna be the new champ. Chicken finna get that shot. She finna be the new champ. We finna have a parade in Dallas, Jay.
Hell yeah, I'm ready for it. Hopefully it's a little nicer than that Rangers parade.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, and then Andy Cruz. Did you watch it? I don't know if you were.
I ain't seen that.
Oh shit, dog! Andy Cruz is here. It's his second fight, but I put on Twitter. Look, all the people who always say, "Who has he fought?" What Andy Cruz did tonight was called the eyeball test. Of course, he don't have anybody on his resume, but the man's got the goods. He's like one of the best.
Ain't that the dude that had Shakur Khan in the Olympics? Ain't he the one who won the gold medal against Shakur?
Yeah, that's Andy Cruz.
So he the one who started this excuse.
Eddie Hearn, everybody, Keyshawn and Eddie Hearn already talked about it. He said he said Andy's not here for the prospects. He said he's here for the big ones. And bro, Andy Cruz got the goods, dog.
Do he beat Shakur, Zay?
It'd be a hell of a fight. You throw Andy Cruz right in that mix too, dog.
Do Devin beat Shakur, Zay?
Be a hell of a fight.
I don't know who. I don't know. I think
it'd be a hell of a fight.
Like Jay, like we soon to do our awards list, right? And we soon to do our end of the year pound for pound list, right? Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
It is.
This pound for pound list gonna be very interesting, JJ.
I'll tell you what, it's been turned upside down from just a year ago. There's going to be some names we never expected to be on there, and there's going to be some names gone that we never off.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about it like this. We know it's Terrence Crawford number one, the monster, Inoue number two, right? But damn, Terrence Crawford ain't fought number one time this year. Inoue didn't you tell me earlier he got the opportunity to do what?
Oh, you know what it is? He about to be undisputed again. Again. And
JJ, it's like, damn, is it gonna be hard? Was he our number one pound for pound last year?
No, it was Bevo. Bevo finished the year.
Oh, Bevo.
Not number. Yeah, he was our fighter of the year last year.
JJ, like I'm saying, this shit gonna be tough if NUA become undisputed again. I'm saying this. I know we got to delegate about this. Us and not come gatherings. We must delegate about this. But just to put it out here, right? Like, how is Terrence Crawford still gonna be #1 pound for pound when he just fought one time this year?
I agree.
If NUA becomes, you know, I know we got our what's that movie? My favorite movie of all time, Meet the Fockers. I know we got our circle of trust. Our conglomerates, they say. We got to come up with this list. But I'm thinking to myself right now, how is Terrence Crawford still going to be #1 pound for pound if Inoue, who beat Fulton this year, and now he finna become undisputed? Like, that's just hard to say. Like, okay, Terrence Crawford, you had your 5 months.
Yeah, like, it's time salute. To do it again. It's time
but
to
I think if Inoue win this fight, that's just my opinion. I know we still got to go over it, but, you know, I'm just throwing it out there.
Hell yeah, bro. Hey, let's check this out real quick before we roll out. Mosquito spray. Regis Ramirez got beat tonight. I seen that on the Twitter. We got to go back and check it out. So Mike says somebody said it was a fight of the year. So I'm most definitely going to check it out as soon as we're done with this. Once again, salute to Matchroom. Salute to the Zone for putting on a hell of a promotion. They sold the hell out of the fight. It was a great performance, a great promotion, great event. Selling out. First time in was it Chase Center? Devin Haney, new WBC 140-pound champ of the world, 31-0. Salute to Devin Haney, man. He shut up a lot of haters. Anything you want to close out with before we call it a night, homie?
Nah, man, just shout out to everybody who tuned in tonight. Shout out to everybody who subscribed. We appreciate everybody who commented tonight. You know, if y'all ain't hit that like button, please hit that like button. Put that notification bell on, because we will be back Tuesday at the earliest. That's our night we do our show at the earliest, or sooner, with more to come from the Spit Bucket Podcast, baby.
Y'all have a good night.
This is JJ Solomon.
This is Ray Bradshaw, Mr. RTB. Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. This is the Spit Bucket Podcast.